89.5 RT Semi-Charmed live by Third Eye Blind. You're tuned in to your 50-minute hip blitz. I am not alone today. I want you to say hi to Elaine. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Inka. Thanks for having me here.
No problem. Thanks for passing by. Okay, so basically, I want you to... Well, let's start it off by introducing ourselves. Hi, my name is Inka.
Okay, hi, my name is Elaine. I am a friend of Inka. I'm very honored to be here. And I'm the owner of Surfista Travels. That's why I'm here.
Okay, Surfista Travels. Basically, what is Surfista Travels?
It's a company that packages everything from accommodations to transportation to surf lessons so that everyone can experience surfing. So,
Oh, okay. So it's basically all in one.
Yeah, so you pay one price and then everything is there. And it's a really cool experience. It's a really cool package.
Okay, actually, yeah, it does sound very interesting. But the biggest obstacle that people have to get over before they try surfing is the fear of starting.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yeah.
So I want, before we get into Surfista Travels and everything, I want to talk about your experiences. Because how long have you been surfing?
10 years.
10
I
years.
started surfing 10 years ago when I was in university.
Wow, okay.
So that gives you my age.
And that's all we will say about that one.
Yeah.
So that was 10 years ago, and how did you get into surfing?
Okay, because I was studying in the United States. I was an exchange student, and then my host parents took me to Florida, where there's a lot of surfing. So when I got there were these surfboards and surfer boys, and I'm like, what's this? What's this world?
The surfer boys.
Yeah. I'm like, we live in a country with so many islands and a lot of, water, and I said, we must have surfing in the Philippines. So as soon as I got back here, I researched about surfing, and then, there's surfing pala.
So you didn't start surfing over there?
No, I didn't. So I just saw it. I just saw the whole surfing culture.
You got interested there,
Yeah.
but you started actually surfing here in the Philippines.
Yeah, I bought the stickers there, all the posters, and then...
And you started here.
Yeah, I started here.
Okay. So how, before, when you started, I'm sure you were kind of nervous to try it out and everything, because you could see, like, all these videos, surfers wiping out, and they're coming out of the water with, like, gashes on their head or whatever, but that doesn't really happen all the time, especially when you're just fun surfing naman, diba? That's usually like the serious kind of competition stuff. So how did you kind of get over that and start surfing?
Yeah, because when you start surfing, you're not gonna go do the big waves and go through the reef and stuff. You start with a surf school, and then you start with the foam boards and really shallow water.
Okay.
So I took surf lessons with 5 other guys, and then in the beginning it was really hard. I wiped out a lot. It was a whole weekend of surf lessons. Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, I didn't stand up. Sunday morning, I didn't stand up. And then finally, Sunday afternoon, I finally stood up.
Felt good?
Yeah, it felt so good. I was the only one actually that went surfing again. Those other boys never went.
Oh, they never went back?
Yeah. But
okay.
Surfing it's hard. It looks hard in the beginning because of all the wiping out, getting used to the water, being in the middle of the ocean, and worrying about
if the water's gonna swallow you or something,
wiping out and maybe hitting another surfboard. But like once you get to stand on your board and experience that first wave ride, you're like, oh, this is the best. I want to do this again.
I actually remember my first, when I first stood up.
Really? What was it like?
Yeah, I was like really amazed. Like I couldn't believe that I was standing, and I was actually standing on a board, and it was solid, and it was on the water, but it felt like I was flying.
Yeah, it's like walking on water, dancing on water.
And because the water is so smooth, the roads cannot compare to how smooth the water is, definitely. So when you're riding through that one, it's just like a glide.
Yeah, it's like magic. It's like,
I know.
When can you do this? When can you stand on water? When can you
actually ride the force of nature, right?
But have it like full of adrenaline but relaxing at the same time.
Yeah. Actually, it is very relaxing. All right, so we'll get into more about how Elaine started and everything, and how it felt, and how she actually got over all these times that she wiped out and all that stuff. Before that one, though, we've got a song with Dappy and Brian May of Queen. So just listen up, guys. You're tuned into the best music on the planet. This is RT. Brian May, you're tuned in to the best music on the planet. My name is Inka, and this is your 50-minute hit blitz. Today we are not alone. We are talking to Elaine of Surfista Travels. Hi, Elaine.
Hello again.
All right. So basically, before we left for a song, we were talking about how you got into surfing, and then how you started and everything, and how it felt. So you've been surfing for 10 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was I'm sure it was pretty amazing when you started out and everything. Just to recap for people who just tuned in, we were talking about surfing and how it would be for you if you took up surfing for the first time. So how did you get better? You know, because when you start out surfing, you're really not good talaga, diba? Obviously, you're not going to be like immediately amazing when you start out something new. So how did you get better with your surfing?
Okay, just a disclaimer. I know I said I've been surfing 10 years, but I'm not like a pro because I live in Manila. Baka mamaya people think, bakit hindi naman siya lumilipad sa surfboard? But anyway, because I live in Manila, so you need to improve your surfing. You need to go surfing a lot, all the time. You have to surf as much as you can, as often as you can, and take surf lessons, because in the beginning you have to you have to take surf lessons again and immerse yourself in the whole culture. Watch surf movies, even if it's cheesy, you know, at least you get to see how waves work, even the cheesy Blue Crush one.
Blue Crush,
the first one I like, the second one, okay.
No, I don't like the second one either.
Yeah, watch YouTube videos, read books, you know, read online articles about surfing, how to keep safe, and when you have that at the back of your mind when you go surfing, you know more, so it improves your surfing.
That's true. When you have that mindset that you know, this is how it's done, this is how it is, surfing, you're more like really into it.
Yeah, and study a little bit about waves, or how the waves work, how the swell works, what kind of waves there are, so you can figure it out when you're already in the water.
Yeah, you need to study that too, because like my only tip when you surf, do not put the board in front of you.
Yeah. Why? Oh, sige, why?
Okay, because my first lesson in Baler.
Okay.
I learned first in Baler, and my first lesson was I was able to kind of kneel on the board first, and then I was able to get to the shore. And then when I got to the shore, instead of moving behind me, instead of moving the board behind me, I moved it in front of me.
Yeah.
And right when I moved it in front of me, there was a wave that came in and hit me right in the face.
Yeah.
I had a fat lip for the rest of the week.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Yeah. So never put the board in between you and the wave. It has to be behind you.
Yeah. So that's really just my only tip to everybody.
Yeah.
But I just want everyone to know that, you know, surfing is, you know, it's tricky. You can get hurt, but you know, the more you know about it, the more you study, then you'll definitely be in safer hands.
Yeah,
right?
Surfing is not as difficult as it looks, but it's not as easy as it looks either. So you have to know what you're doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So how did you start out Surfista Travels?
Okay, so so I've been surfing a lot. I like to travel. I have a lot of friends from around the world, and when they come to the Philippines, they want me to bring them surfing. So I've been bringing my groups of friends and friends from abroad surfing.
Okay.
And I'm really good friends with Luke Landrigan and his dad, Brian Landrigan of La Union. You've been there, the surf resort. Yeah, that's where we met.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when you introduced yourself, with the different ways you can say your name.
Yeah. In English, it's Elaine. In French, it's Elaine. And in Spanish, it's Elena.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I go there all the time. I stay in that same resort. And I travel also with Luke and his dad. And friends surfing, why don't you start your own company? You can do it. And in the beginning, I was like, I just want to surf for fun or something.
Yeah.
And I realized that it's fun. I can do it. I can make money out of it. It's my way of sharing my passion of surfing.
It makes sense.
Yeah. So now I know a lot more people than just my friends. Than just bringing my friends. I'm meeting a lot of new people. So that's how it all started.
So when did you start Surfista Travels?
It's super new. I just started it January.
January. Okay. So like really, really new.
Super new.
And how's it going?
Good. I feel very blessed. I feel very thankful for having a lot of support from my friends, from my family, from sponsors, from just a lot of people. Surfista fans. Wow, there's Surfista fans. So that's really cool. So good. Really good. And now I'm here, really so I think I'm doing well if I'm getting interviewed by Inka.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll be getting more into what they can expect if they, you know, when they sign up for Surfista Travels and everything, because it's a package deal. You get your accommodations, the travel, the surf lessons, and
freebies.
Yeah. There's a lot of freebies there. But which we'll be giving some away today. Okay, so you guys just stay tuned, because we just have cut to a very, very short break. We'll be back with more Surfista Travels and how you can actually sign up for it. So that's something that you can do. You can also call us up if you have any questions, 633-0995 or 706-0940. This is 99.5 RT. And yes, we are talking about surfing today. I like that segue.
I can talk about that.
Yes. Hi, Elaine. How are you?
Good.
How have you been?
How are you?
I'm good too. Just freezing.
Yeah, me too.
It's a complete opposite of how everything is when you're surfing.
I know.
Diba?
Well, at least here in the Philippines.
At least in the Philippines, yeah. And other places where the water is really cold when you surf.
Oh my gosh. Yes. In Australia, it depends on the season, but yeah, we're pretty lucky to have warm waters here in the Philippines.
Don't you have to wear like a full body suit
usually
in those
wetsuit.
places?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never actually surfed in a wetsuit. It's my dream to surf in a wetsuit.
I've never surfed in a wetsuit?
No, I refused when I had the chance. So I want to try it someday.
So what are the other places that you went to surfing other than the Philippines?
I've been to Bali.
How was that?
It's nice. It's really nice. It's one of the places that you have to go to if you surf. There's a lot of people though, so I got turned off by that. But they really have really good waves. If you're a good surfer, there's all kinds of waves for everyone.
Oh, sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool.
I've been to California, to Australia, but the water's really cold in other places, so...
Philippines.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll wait na lang until I get home to surf.
And what's cool about the Philippines is, from what I know, I'm not like an expert or anything, but from what I know, the Philippines has like different kinds of waves for everybody.
Yeah.
Like if you're a beginner, you surf here. If you're intermediate, you surf here. If you're
Yeah.
advanced, you can surf over there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So the Philippines is a really good destination if you want to go surfing and learn how to surf.
And there are many islands and beaches to go to, right?
Yeah,
You
there's a lot of choices.
You don't have to just go to one.
Yeah.
Okay,
for
that's
sure.
sweet. That's sweet.
Yeah.
So Surfista Travels goes to all those places?
For now, since we just started, we're going to La Union first.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
That's a really nice place to
Yeah.
go.
It's a good place to learn how to surf. But
Yes.
there's a lot of other places. Like Baler, like you said,
Yeah,
you learn how
yeah.
to surf there. It's just that it's harder to get to in Baler because you have to go through mountains and stuff.
Yeah,
and you need a
Baler is pretty hard
four-wheeler.
to get to. That's true. And it takes a long time.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Like, how long does it take to get to La Union?
It depends. If you leave at midnight, say 4 or 5 hours. If you leave
Okay.
during the day, it could go 6, 7 hours.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Zambala is also pretty easy to get to.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get to
Yeah.
also.
So, to get to get people familiarized with everything, there are different terms in surfing. But let's get to the surfboards first. There are two
Ooh,
kinds of surfboards,
yeah.
right? So, what are the kinds of surfboards
There's
out there?
two kinds of surfboards, the longboard and the shortboard.
The longboard and the shortboard. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you start out, what do you use?
People start with a longboard
With a longboard.
because it's more stable.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah, and it's
Kinda like
easier
a
to
ship.
balance. Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
a big ship. Okay.
The bigger and the longer the better. In surfing. Yeah.
We recorded that.
Yeah. Surfing. We're talking about surfing.
We're talking about surfboards.
Yeah.
And then now the shortboards. You can do a shortboard, but that's usually for people. What are shortboards for?
Some people like starting with shortboards, but because shortboards are less stable, you can do more maneuvers with shortboards.
Oh,
so-
kind of like a skateboard thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Okay.
really skateboard, but I would say like you have to move a lot more with shortboards.
Oh, okay.
With
So what
longboards,
do you use?
I use a longboard.
You're a longboarder.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
it's basically that's how you guys start out. You know, you use a longboard, and then you have an instructor go out there with you, and then they push you
Yeah, they push
with
you
the
into
wave, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that's what you ride going all the way back to shore. And then, so Elaine's advice earlier was to just, keep getting an instructor once you start out. You don't like just use an instructor once and then you're done with Kuya and then
Yeah.
I can surf already.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Yeah, just because you stand up once doesn't mean you're a pro already.
Yeah.
You want to keep yourself safe, others safe, and your instructor safe.
Yeah,
so.
and don't be embarrassed to get an instructor, like,
Yeah.
because that's what I get the feeling, like, with other people, they don't want to start surfing because in other places where there are surfers, like in the lineup and everything, and they surf so well, I guess they're afraid of being judged, like, you don't know how to surf, you're
Yeah.
using an instructor, ha, ha,
Yeah.
ha.
Well, everyone starts somewhere,
Exactly.
So there's no shame in wanting to learn.
Yeah, those guys who are surfing really well right now, they started out with an instructor too.
Yeah. So there's no shame. Just be proud. Be like, I'm a beginner and I'm safe. I'm proud of it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and you're just starting. So another really good way to start is to actually to sign up for Surfista Travels because it's a whole package deal. What do you guys offer?
We offer transportation, accommodation, and the surf lessons. So it's the whole surf trip experience that we're offering.
Okay. So basically, you take care of everything.
And then you don't have to worry about anything. All you have to do is to show up, to pay, and then
And then just have fun.
And have fun. Yeah, I'll do all the work. I'll do all the not sleeping and the coordinating. But yeah, no, it's
you
fun.
Love
it's
it anyways.
It's so much fun. Like I can't believe I'm doing it. I'm really happy. So
like what you love the most, you're doing it for work.
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, and I'm very proud to have Surfista, and I'm happy that people join. So
sweet,
join.
Yeah. So how can people actually join it? How can they sign up for it?
For now, there's not surf lessons offered, and I'm going to Siargao for a month to manage my friend's resort.
Oh wow!
And it's not the really good season to have surf trips right now.
Oh, so okay. When is the good season to go surfing?
I would say starting September, October.
September, October. Yeah. So like the burn months.
Yeah, the burn
good.
months. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
But if you're interested, just go to the website www.surfistatravels.com or check out the Facebook page, Surfista Travels, and Twitter at Surfista Travels.
At Surfista Travels.
It's always updated. We're always saying something. So just email and look at the website, and everything's there.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah. So do you have like you don't have like an office yet? No, it's just you guys.
Yeah. Well, at home I have an office. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's pretty cool. So you remember office. That one, the website www.surfistatravels.com, yeah. And then Facebook, just go facebook.com/Surfista Travels, and you can also go on Twitter, follow them. It's at Surfista Travels. Thank you so much for coming, Elaine.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so before we leave, we have a few stuff to give away. So what number do you want? What?
3.
Third caller sounds good. So third caller to call us up 633-0995 or 706-0940. What will they win?
They are going to win a Surfista Travel shirt.
Surfista Travel shirt. And then we have another person coming in, another prize to give away, right?
Yeah, we're going to give out a reusable Surfista Travels canvas bag because we're trying to help reduce the use of plastics when you go shopping or grocery shopping.
Yes, perfect. So you guys can call us up 633-0995 or 706-0940. The third caller will win the shirt, and the seventh caller will win the bag. So start calling. Again, 633-0995 or 706-0940. Well, we're going to wait here. We're just going to be playing a song. You all know the song as Sweet Sours by Band of Skulls. It is currently on the RT30 countdown, and it's actually at number 3 on the countdown. If you want to vote for the song, make it reach the #1 spot.